Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. If you're new here and you've not subscribed, then it would be marvellous if you'd like to do that for me. And if you're returning because you have subscribed, then thank you so much already, that's marvellous. I'm really enjoying this journey of picking up on this hobby again, doing my nails, and I thought I'll share these with you. I decided to try and speed up the video and then do a voiceover and a little bit of background music if I can manage it. The YouTube iMovie as well as the nails is a bit of a learning curve, so sorry if it's a bit jumpy, and if I miss any bits out I'll try and explain what I'm doing. But I did some swatches for some Amelie or Amiley, or I don't know how to say it. Some colours that I'd got, and I decided once I'd done the swatches that I thought, oh, I'll make them into Christmas ones. So there were 6 of those, and then I had to come up with another 4. So some of the background colours are doubled up. I've just decided to do a Christmas tree. I'm very limited to what glitters or anything I've got, so that's what's limiting what I do. But just to show you that if you've only got a few things, you can do quite a bit with it really. So I'd already done this tree and wanted to do it as individual branches, but as you'll have noticed, it didn't work out. It was a bit naff basically, so I've decided to go over it and make it more of a chunky Christmas tree. So I buffed off the first lot that I did, and I'm just putting a second lot on. I'll sprinkle that with some glitter. This is just a clear base coat that I'm painting on here. I've already buffed the surface of the nail because I've top coated it for the swatches, and there is parts in this where you'll see that I actually forget to buff it before I paint it on, but nobody's going to be wearing these, so it's not too much of a problem. It's just that it sticks better to a buffed or matte surface. So as Jo's Nails has been using a matte base coat on top of things when she don't want to get glitter on it, then I've ordered some of that, so that should make life a lot easier. So thanks for that tip, Jo, that's great. The pot for this one is some loose gold foil that I bought. If you've watched the video where I showed you the bits and bobs I've been buying, you'll have seen it in there. So that's just base coat, cured, and then I don't like the sticky layer off, and I stick the foil to it, and then I can just rub over it with a brush and it gets all the excess off. So I've now decided that it needs some baubles, but I haven't got any different coloured rhinestones at the moment. I wanted reds and stuff like that, but I haven't got any, so I'm putting some little blobs of base coat on again, and I'm going to put some of this glitter on that's got some big bits in it, and I'm just dotting them on where I've put the base coat, just to add a little bit of extra sparkle to the tree. Pushing that off, and then top coat as normal. And then this is the dark grey, which I have remembered to buff this time. Right, so we're ready. I'm using some of these little foams that came, because I think they're going to be a bit useless to use anyway, so I'm using these as a palette. And which one am I going for this time? Oh, snowman. Right, so we'll do snowman now. Trying to get a circle is, yeah, difficult to say the least. Nice white nail sugar. I've not gone away, by the way, for Go Quiet. I'm thinking I don't want to be talking for the entire 48 minutes, do I? I'll let you relax. I've been watching somebody since I did this, and they put shadows under the neck and stuff, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea, because I've got pale grey, I could have done that. But never mind. We're learning. This is my first time doing nail art on nails. Most of the tasks that I am carrying out with these nails is the first time I've done it. If you've not watched any of my other videos, I will just explain that I needed a hobby. I needed something to do, to relax, and I was a bit embarrassed about my nails. They looked absolutely shocking, so I thought, now's the time, get it done. And I've not been on any courses at all. The only artistic thing I've ever done is I used to make wedding cakes and do sugar craft, but actual painting art, I used to pipe stuff rather than paint, but my hands aren't strong enough now to do piping and stuff, so that's had to go by the wayside. I've just given you some buttons. I decided to do them a bit skew with, on purpose, of course. Yeah, so I'm wanting to learn how to do acrylic ones, acrygel, then I'm going to get some gel and do the sort of builder gel in a bottle, hopefully at some point. Silk wrap nails, pretty easy really. I've done something similar to that, but the last time I did acrylic nails it took me hours and hours. I call it sanding rather than filing now because it took that long to sort it out, but I'm faring a lot better, but it's about applying it better so that you've not got to spend too much time sanding basically. So let's give him a little scarf. His twigs aren't very good because I didn't have a brown. He's got black twigs. I favour in this one brush, so I keep cleaning it every time I want to change to a different colour. And in between, if I paint something and I'm happy with it, then I'm giving it a flash cure for about 10-15 seconds, just because I don't want to smudge it when I'm doing next bit. It's like clicking save on your computer when you give it a little bit of a cure, just to cure that top of it. So, see how many times I put it back in. I do twigs, I put it in, I do scarf, I put it in. I've decided I'm going to put some snow on his hat. And stand on snow. Forgot that bit. You might have noticed with this snowman what's missing. Yeah, can't eat his dinner. He's got no mouth. Perhaps that's how I used to make them when I was little. Oh, this is one of my new little gadgets, my dotting tool. Marvellous. Loving this. I could do with putting snow on everything. It's a tiny little thing to work on, isn't it, these nails? I could have left that there and just left it as a bit of rough snow where kids have been playing, but I decided to put some of my glitter on it. Whenever you can have a bit of glitter, why not? Top it off. Right, I must have been happy with Snowman. I moved on to this bright red. So white background, 2 coats, buffed, and then what am I doing now? Poinsettia. Right. And I finish this and I go back in and do a bit more. So it'll jump at one point. You'll see it with top coat on, and then I'll start again. I've done all the video at twice the speed, did I say? Because it's 48 minutes long as it is. So that's it. First 3 down, set them, and then get the next 3 done. Outline in black. These are definitely beginner nails because the thing is that if you do a bit and you cure that bit just for a little bit in your LED lamp, that's what I mean. If you put it in for a bit and set it, then if you're painting your next bit and you don't like what you've done, you can wipe that off. Now once I've done this and I've put all the black details on, I've not got any green gel polish, so I decided just to put the what are they, like buds in the centre of the flower, and leave it there, and then I go back in and decide to put some green leaves on. I'll show you how. Oh, bit of base coat on my palette and then dotting tool. 4 little dots in the middle. And I do these with the foil in the top right hand corner in exactly the same way as I did with the pot. So put the dots on and then cure it, and then come back and put the foil on. And then, because I've put it down, I've gone on and done some other nails, and then I've kept looking at it thinking, nah, it just doesn't look finished, that. So I'm now buffing a little bit around the edge of the flower so I can put some more paint down. Polish down. So I'm going to have to use black because I haven't got any, I think it's black I use, yeah. I haven't got any green. But I've become a big lover of this burnishing. I'd been doing the technique already on my other nails with the autumn leaves on. I didn't realise it were actually called burnishing, so I know I was actually using this technique but I didn't know. because I didn't want them to sort of stand up chunky glitter. And like I say, I'm a bit limited to what I've got, so you make do, don't you? There we go. Last bit, I think. Yeah, oh no, faff about a bit more. Maybe you can get some faffing done. Marvellous. Are you happy? Oh, thank goodness. And the best bit, glitter. Oh dear. Yeah, it's coming. Ah, look, I've also learned that I don't tip half a pot out if I use one of these. Spoon it on. That's it, now rub it with my finger. That's the burnishing. Love that, I love it. Still got all that shine and sparkle without all the lumps. Brush it off. Oh, satisfying. So satisfying that. And that just finished it off nicely. I was happy then. Lashings of top coat. No wipe top coat I've got, which I like. Oops, I'm moving some glitter about and I have to start chasing it around the white bit, look. Right, black, matte. So I could have put a matte coat on, but I didn't. I've had to buff it. What am I going for this time? Baubles. All right, you see a bit of trial and error with this one. I can just about see where I'm painting. And I've not got a very straight line. Round one and a sort of ovally one I've gone for. I'm sorry if I keep going out of shot, by the way, but I've tried to cut those bits out. You can keep doing a little bit of that side wall and it ends up getting bigger and bigger. Right. I want them to stand up a bit and I've not got any builder gel, so I'm just going in with some blobs of base coat to raise it up in the hope that it stays where I actually painted the other base coat. I'm not sure if I cut it out or not because I did try and use the foil on those baubles, but it didn't work very well. I think the edges, the lines around the edge weren't precise enough for it to work, so I ended up going back and sprinkling glitter on instead and burnishing it, which looked a bit better. And then these are stickers of gold chains. And I decided that these baubles were going to be hanging on gold chains. bit fiddly though. That's where you can see that my hand's shaking a bit. Thing about that is I should have cut those stickers slightly short of the edge, so that the top coat went over it and sort of encapsulated that top edge. But again, live and learn. There we are. So I'm happy with those with the glitter on. I think the bottom one could be a better shape, but that actually might have been nice painted with the lines like a fir cone. Right, what goes on red? Oh, yeah, a present. Gonna do a present. Oh, I'm happy with some bits of this and not with others. Right. That's an art in itself. Is I think a striping, what do they call it? Striping tape on a roll would probably have been easier than trying to pull these stickers off that card. But yeah, getting that as short as I can. Sorry, as straight as I can, and then I've cut it back slightly this time. I'm doing it a little bit off centre. You can do it in the middle if you like. That's just so easy, so much easier than me trying to attempt to do lines that big, that long, at this stage anyway. So, there's a little present. I want to paint on that. I couldn't decide. First of all, I've got a bit of red on my palette, so I was going to use that. And then I decided to use the clear base gel. So, I've just cleared my brush. And I should have used more of a lining brush than this one, I think. I've been favouring this, but it's not... excuse me, that was my phone. It's not particularly fine, so yeah, I'll do that a bit differently next time. And I'll just let you watch while I finish off this little bow. Just to say, don't use metal to pick up this foil. I need wood. I've ordered some wood orange sticks in my last order. I've got some Neo Nails stuffs come, another couple of colours. And that's as much as I dare buy at the minute. But I did it to make up the order, to be honest, because I needed more files. Go through in the through the files like a ton of knots. Ton of knots, ton of bricks. Rate of knots, one of them. I do like working with this gold leaf. Very nice. So, I've got to decide what I want to put on my hands. I think I might, seeing as we're on the 15th of December as I'm editing this, I think I might go for some snowflakes just to brighten them up a little bit. I've got the dark navy, it's a bit dull for me. Classy, I suppose, I don't know. Or is it goth? No, they'd be black, wouldn't they? tiny bit of Acrygel because I decided to put one of the new little rhinestones that came. They're not the best, they're not Swarovski or anything, but I just thought it'd be a point of difference for me to try it and see if they held on alright, and they do. So it's kind of sat in it, and then just top coat the rest of it around the stone, and then we'll call that one done. I'm trying to anticipate in my snippets what's coming next. No, I've forgotten. White. Well, we've done snowmen, we've done poinsettia, so what's the white going to be? That's not going to work, Sue. You're not going to be able to see that, will we? I can see it on film now. I can see it on film, but I couldn't see it with my bare eyes, so to speak. Has the penny dropped? You can't see it, can you? Come on, wiggle it a bit more. Can you? Can you see it? Now, give in. There you go, give in. Penny dropped eventually. You're putting glitter on so you can use a different colour. We'll go for black. Surely I can see black. Oh dear. There you go. It's more like it. I want there to be plenty on, but it only needs to be roughish inside there, because as long as it's covered, as long as every bit of it's covered. But I'm going to cure for every single leaf that I draw, I think, because I don't want to blooming make a mistake and have to wipe it off, and I'm wiping all that off. So I put it in, press save. Come on, get back in shot. To be fair, I probably meant to edit this bit out. There we are. Nail sugar glitter. Emerald, I think, this one. I wonder if I might do my nails holly and snowflakes. I don't know, so many choices. I love these little holly berries, so easy. yes, I'm definitely going to have 2 different bottles on the go, I think, eventually, for top coat when I'm glittering and top coat when I'm not glittering. Right, red one. Red one must mean snowflakes or bell. Bell. Right, I think I waver at some point here because I've realised once I start painting on it that I've not actually buffed that top coat. So that would have been better. Or with the matte top coat, which has now just arrived. I find it fascinating watching all the, well, lots of different art videos on YouTube, to be honest. I started watching at one time about people pouring acrylic paints, and they kind of pour it all and then tip the canvas, and it's right relaxing to watch. All in different colours, and then they put oils on to make bubbles in it and all sorts of things. Then I got on to watching somebody using resin, and they were putting resin on tables, you know, on driftwood, and oh, beautiful effects. Lovely. I just find it quite relaxing. And on the nail art, I mean, oh wow. Wow, on such a tiny canvas. Some of them are doing really intricate Disney pictures and Halloween things. Amazing stuff. So if I'd matte coated the red before I painted the grey, I would have been able to just go straight after curing to sprinkling the glitter on the bell, and then it wouldn't have stuck on the red. But of course I had to wipe it because I didn't buff it first. So I just put some, God, look at all the bubbles I've got in that. Push them bubbles out. Oh, Rockstar. This is my first one with Rockstar. Here's a tip for you. Don't leave your crystal thing under glitter when you spread it. Oh, dough. I had a right mess to wipe up. Oh, and it's everywhere. At kitchen floor, you think it's not going anywhere. You think you're containing it on your paper, but blooming I only have to move and stand up and go and put kettle on, and it's all falling off me. So corner looks really Christmassy. little clacker and a hanger just in black. We've got a couple more to go. I think the next one is my favourite in as far as I was a bit nervous about starting doing it, and I think it's quite cute how it turned out, so I'm quite pleased with it. I probably would have managed to get it slightly bigger had I done it again, but let me know in the comments which one's your favourite, or whether you think they're all absolutely horrible. Right, the pale grey. Oh, this is one of the first polishes I bought, that Elite one. Got a little bit of a shimmer to it. I could have done with something that's matte, but I didn't have anything in that colour that was matte. So, we're using what we've got. Just like a pear to start. Look at ears. I am getting a bit quicker doing it. I know this is like double speed, but as you see, I've got a bit quicker than I was when it first started. The only thing with this is, I suppose, you can't turn somebody's hand round, can you? Oh, you could, couldn't you? You could twist the hand up with the fingers up, yeah. I decided his snout needed to be a little bit bigger. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling. I'm trying to squeeze my tummy so you can't hear it, but oh boy, it's a bit loud. So I've filled his snout up a bit. Now, this is the bit I've been dreading. Painting his face. Or was it antlers first? Might be antlers first. It's a guessing game. Oh, no, it's his snout. Right. Not bad for first attempt. That was supposed to be the first sweep of doing a full smile, and once I put it on I decided it was quite quirky and I'd keep it as that, so I didn't bother doing the other side. Got to mix a bit of black in just so that the antlers are a slightly different colour. And you can go make a cup of tea at this point while I blend these two together. Yeah, I don't think they're going to blend together, love. That's as dark as we're going to get that, I think. Again, a bit fat that brush stroke, but still. could have used a dotting tool for this, I've just realised, and I didn't. That would have been good, because I could have just put dotting tool on and just moved it side to side a little bit. In great danger of it covering his entire face, bits I haven't done. Get him in the lamp. What are we doing here? Oh yes. Yeah, that'll do. I think I need a brush that's got about 4 hairs. I was contemplating here whether to put snow on the top of his antlers, her antlers should I say, and ears and stuff, but I decided against it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Shall I put some round there and there? No. Oh, a sock. Decided to do a sock on the black. I've done the same again. Look, I've not buffed that surface. I've not done any Christmas ones yet that are just sort of abstract. Well, I'm saying I haven't done any yet. This is my first set of nail art, really. The thing about these artists when they're doing it, it's not just the ability to carry it out, it's having the imagination to come up with what you want to do as well, isn't it, without copying off anybody else. So, I mean, I think it's kind of much of the same theme, but I don't like that. It's sticking out. I don't like how this is turning out. No, don't like it at all. Yeah, I mean, imagination to come up with things, it's a bit different. So the good thing about having cured the white is that I'm trying to scrape bits that's gone on the white, scrape bits. No. Oh, give in. Give in, love. It's going from bad to worse here. Wait for it. Sod it, I think I thought it was going. There you go, start again. And we'll have a stripy silk. Because I do this again and decide I still don't like that. Contemplating, and yeah, stripes. not fussed on this one, to be fair. But I thought I could keep scrapping them and doing another one. It'd be about April before I get this uploaded. Now I should have left that one as a heel. I should have not painted into the corner of that heel. And top coat. So, if you've stood it this long, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Love you loads.